Hey there! Today we're gonna make buckeyes while Randy's meatloaf is cooking. I got all this time out here, I might as well make it useful, and these freeze really well or they'll stay in the fridge, no problem, till Christmas. They are awesome. Buckeyes taste exactly like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but they're so easy to make at home and it's not $6 a bag. Some powdered sugar, some semi-sweet chocolate, some vanilla, some peanut butter, either shortening or lard, a bowl, a mixer, and a cup of butter. Not quite so melted. It's really chilly out here in the cook shed, and I can't set butter out. It's supposed to be room temperature butter, but I had to put it over a double boiler to get it at least down to where I could mix it, because it is hard as a rock. All right, I'm gonna put my 1 cup of butter that I'm gonna take out of this double boiler. There we go. See, that's too melted. It doesn't need to be nearly that melted. That just means I got to leave it in the freezer longer before I can coat them. Now I need 1 cup of peanut butter. And you can use regular peanut butter or crunchy. I got regular peanut butter, so that's what we're gonna have. But crunchy is good too. Might as well use it all. We're just going to get that peanut butter and butter all whipped together. Okay, I'm nice and smooth now. Nice and smooth, but I'm going to wipe down these sides and make sure that I've got all that butter and I don't have any little lumps of butter. Now I'm going to give it one more little go round. Right. Now, we're going to start adding powdered sugar. And we're going to need 3 cups of confectioner's sugar. 1, 2, and 3. And the last thing you're going to need is about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. And I'm just going to eyeball that. Just like that. Actually, you should put the vanilla in the beginning, because it's going to be hard to mix it up in here now. But it's still all going to be good. Alright, and this is the texture that you're looking for, because you want to make little balls. We're just going to make little balls. That's our buckeye. Alright, now you're just going to roll out your little balls, and you can make them as big or as little as you like. You know, I kind of stick with like a, is that a inch ball? These really are easy to do, but don't get, aggravated with doing so many that you start making them bigger. I mean, they're still good big, but that's a lot of sugar for a little kid. Now Randy, he'd probably want me to make some about that big around. You know, where you can eat on it all day, but little. All right, y'all, I'm done rolling balls. I'm just gonna stick that in the fridge. This is really refrigerator friendly. In fact, if you go ahead, if you put it in the fridge for a couple of hours before you roll everything out, then you can automatically put it in the chocolate. But I'm doing the reverse. So we're gonna stick this in the freezer for about 30 minutes and get them nice and good and hard and cold. And then we're gonna dunk them in chocolate. Okay, while those Buckeye centers are in the freezer, we're going to go ahead and set us up a double boiler. And you need 2 tablespoons of either shortening or lard. Okay, and we're going to go over to the stove. And we're going to get us a medium heat. It doesn't have to be high, you know, at all. A good medium heat. And what I have here is about 3 cups of water in the bottom. And I'm going to make a double boiler because you don't really need a double boiler. You can just sit a bowl in there. And as long as the water does not touch the bottom of your bowl, then it's a double boiler. You know, I already had that little bit of butter in there. It's not going to hurt anything, and I'm not going to waste butter. So what I'm going to do is just back off my 2 tablespoons. And put about 1.5 tablespoons with that butter. Two cups of semi-sweet chocolate. Right, now we're just waiting for that to melt, and then we'll get it all stirred and incorporated, and then we'll start putting our little peanut butter balls in there. Okay, I'm all melted now, and what I want to do is show you, unless I fog up the camera, that it's just at a simmer under there. It's not a revving boil or anything. It's just a good simmer, and it will melt that chocolate absolutely perfect. Okay, and what I'm going to do, you can do it one of 2 ways. I like to do it this way. I just take it and put it on the end of a toothpick and let it fall off, and I leave the buckeye on the top open. Or you can just take this chocolate and pour it all over your buckeyes and not go to all that trouble. But they're so much cuter when you just do it like that. And then you can take a fork and slide it right off. Well, mine got kind of hard in the freezer. They're a little harder than normal. But just like that. See that goodness? Oh yeah.
You really need a taste test, or do you just want me to tell you about the other 5 or 6 I already ate?
Yeah, you can tell there's some missing. I tried to space them out.
That one's not done.
Nope, got to go to that side.
Yeah. That's cool. It just peels right off that parchment paper. Ain't no more Reese's cups for me.
Nope.
They still ain't as good as that meatloaf, though.
You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.